She has a peel she takes, so I wrap it up in a piece of turkey and put some pimento cheese on it. She likes it. We had built her a ramp up to the back porch, and well, that worked for a while, but now she gets about 6 inches up. She starts gagging so hard she rolls back down, and she will roll. She rolls right down into the flower bed, and I've got to pick her up and dust the mulch off of her. She got LASIK eye surgery last Sunday after church. Well, the vet had told us she's got 12 benign tumors, so they don't hurt her. She's okay, but it is quite a sight. I'll tell you what, if you don't drink whole milk, your bones are going to break walking down to the Piggly Wiggly and your titties will get small. Jesus turned water into wine, not almonds into milk. Well, now McDonald's does a salad, but they put bacon on it, and I don't think they'll take it off. But we can put the bacon on a plate and give it to the dog. Missy, you'll love that. Jack, Missy's having a seizure. Hold her down and put peanut butter in her mouth. Darling, you were wonderful. I thought I recorded the whole thing, but turns out I just took a panorama. Who was that little gay boy in the yellow suit? Because I tracked down his mama after the show, and I said, your son is going to be performing on Broadway. Or at least a drag show, because he's got some talent. He has a what? He's got a girlfriend. Well, bless her heart. I had 4 chocolate chip cookies from the concession stand, and they were delightful. Really, they were delightful. That boy is gay, and I really believe that. Missy turns 19 today, and besides the 12 benign tumors, she looks the same as the day I got her. I wanted to take her to the Piccadilly buffet, but they don't have a ramp for her stroller, so we couldn't get in. Look at my birthday bumblebee. Say buzz, buzz, Missy. Jack, her tooth fell out. Get me a Ziploc bag to put it in. The texture of the wet food is too hard for her, so I've been blending up a rotisserie chicken and putting it in mashed potatoes. Water's too cold for her teeth, so mix it with gravy and she'll drink it. If you leave the house at all, please turn on Dr. Phil or she'll piss all over the recliner. If she's standing next to the refrigerator, open it up, because that's her trying to tell you she's about to have a heat stroke. Missy, oh my Lord. If anybody's looking for DVDs, I've got Paul Blart Mall Cop, but I lost its case in the tornado, so I'll give you a Ziploc to put it in. I'll tell you what, we had that recliner for a long time because my daughter was actually conceived in it. Well, eventually my cat had babies inside of it, and over time that smell will take a toll on you. I'll give you a discount on it, let's say $300. Well, I know that seems high, but the mold on it is actually from the 60s, so technically that is vintage. This is our dog, Missy. Hello, Missy girl. Sometimes her eyeball comes out of the socket. You just pop it right back in. She don't feel a thing. Jack, what are you charging for the mower? Why don't you want to sell it? You do not use it. I'll take whatever for it, but you need to get out of here quick, because my husband will chase you, and he is faster than he looks. Now tell me why she wants to voluntarily go and date 31 men. Lord help her. I've only got one husband, and he's more irritating than a Bible salesman at a church lock-in. He's a good-looking man, but there's no way to tell if he's the one until she's rubbed hemorrhoid cream on him in a porta-potty of a state fair and still wants to go to second base with him. Did he just say he loved her? They've only met twice. She done put on too much mascara. She can't see any of Tyler P's red flags. Now go slow coming out of the driveway, because there's a coyote who runs around here who I've named Lawrence, after the minister at our church who passed away. Well, sometimes I'll put a plate of pepperoni out on the porch and she likes it. They put that stop sign in last April, and when they did the construction on it, they put little orange cones all around the street. So I didn't drive for a while. On Tuesday, I had to bring a casserole over to Virginia and her husband's apartment because they had to do an exorcism on their cat, Piddle-Pig. But when I arrived, we got to talking, and I forgot to give her the casserole. So that's what that smell is. It's still sitting in the back seat. You don't eat nothing. When you walked in here, I thought you were a firefly. That's how small you are. I almost sprayed you with Windex. Oh, good Lord. Who ate the last roll? Missy didn't get one. Did Granddaddy eat your roll, Missy girl? Is he just a mean old man? Missy girl loves green beans. You want a glass of water? What are we at football practice? Drink your Mountain Dew like a normal person. She won't take her fish oil pill unless you hide it in a Wendy's baked potato. I had a darling couch pillow that said, "Our faith can move mountains," and Missy would not stop humping it, gave herself the worst UTI the vet had ever seen. So every morning, starting at 4 a.m., we need to bottle feed her Ocean Spray cranberry juice. Do not turn on the vacuum cleaner. If you turn on the vacuum cleaner, Missy will die. We put a diaper on her because when we open up the refrigerator, she pees and we don't know why. She wouldn't stop humping the baby Jesus in the life-size nativity scene out in the front yard. So eventually, she got a cyst. So 6 times a day, we got to soak her in whole milk. Look what I found for her at Walmart. Jack, get Missy her hat. If the house phone rings, she has a seizure. So if we don't answer, it's because we're inserting a rectal medication. Her harness is custom made with holes in it for her 14 benign tumors. She passed a kidney stone so big last week I thought she'd had a baby. I named it Butterbuns and let it sleep in the bed with me. We made a grave for it in the backyard, but Missy keeps digging it up to try to eat it. A really nice young man at our church made this for Missy. Isn't that darling? If you stick a peel in her butt, make sure to play the "Oh Brother, Where Art Thou" soundtrack or she'll get feisty. When you cut her nails, make sure to get the one on her extra toe. Do y'all have a homosexual veterinarian? Because their energy comforts her. You'll just be in there 10 minutes and then we'll get you Dairy Queen. Okay, Missy girl? I took her to doggy daycare, but the poodles were too sexual. Her heart murmurs so bad she can't get humped like she used to. Jack, don't turn on the AC. If Missy gets too cold, she'll start tooting. Okay, Jack, she's all bundled up. You can crank it. Oh my Lord, Missy girl. Jack, turn it off. Turn it off. She's too cold. I know she's gained a little weight, but it's tornado season, and when there's thunder, she gets a whole pack of bacon for being so brave. We never got her fixed because she's a Christian dog and had taken a vow of abstinence, but somehow Missy girl got knocked up, and for 2 months, I had 12 puppies living in my bathtub. We don't judge Missy girl, do we? We're proud because we believe that she is the next Virgin Mary. Now, she has a benign growth on her hind leg, and I will sue you if you cut it off because it comforts her to lick it. Okay, they're going to take you in. I'll be waiting right out here when you're done, and we'll go to Wendy's.